This dark-looking salt begins its journey deep inside the Himalayan mountains. But how does it become the black salt you use every day? Millions of years ago, mineral-rich deposits formed beneath these mountains. Under extreme geological pressure, deep underground, miners carefully extract enormous pink salt boulders from glowing tunnels carved into ancient mineral deposits. Heavy machines carefully remove large chunks of raw mineral rock. Each massive block is loaded for transport to the processing plant. Inside the factory, every rock is inspected before processing. Powerful crushers break mountain-sized rocks into thousands of smaller pieces without destroying their valuable mineral content. The crushed pieces move automatically through conveyor systems. Large vibrating screens separate different particle sizes. Only selected pieces continue for black salt production. Traditional black salt isn't naturally black. It develops its unique properties during heating. The minerals are sealed inside high-temperature furnaces. Extreme heat transforms the mineral composition. Sulfur compounds develop, creating black salt's famous aroma. After heating, the material cools slowly for several hours.
The cooled blocks become brittle and easier to grind.
Industrial hammer mills, varial hammer mills, crush the material again. Fine grinding creates the familiar black salt powder. Powerful sifters separate ultra-fine powder from larger grains. Magnets remove any unwanted metal particles.
Moisture and mineral balance are carefully measured. Quality control tests every batch for purity. Only approved batches continue to packaging.
Automated machines fill each pouch with precision. Every packet is heat-sealed to preserve freshness. Labels are printed with batch information and expiry dates. Finished packs move through the final inspection line. Boxes are stacked and prepared for global shipping. From mountains to modern factories, every step ensures consistent quality. Now you know the incredible journey behind Himalayan Black Salt. Which factory process should we explore next?